Play games against friends and against my kids when they're at home on their Xbox 360. And as this platform evolves and we have new games that come out, I'll be able to play racing and driving games with my kids as I'm working on it with the accelerometer on the phone and they're racing against me with maybe Forza or something like that on the Xbox 360. I can race them in real time through Xbox Live or play other games. So here I have an invitation from one friend. It says your turn for a card game. Remember that little avatar that kept popping his head in on the games tile? That was a prompt to me. That was a subtle prompt that it's my turn to do something in a turn-based game. And I've been nudged by another friend. So I'm out there connected to multiple networks at multiple times, working with all these people. I've got a separate set of friends for gamers that I have on Facebook, that I have in Outlook, that I have on Gmail. I've got all these different separate groups. I can bring it all together on the one place on the phone in a more seamless experience where everything just kind of comes together. I don't have to worry about going into this experience or that experience to get to the people. Everybody's just sort of everywhere for me. If I swipe across again, I just go around the horn and I'm right back to the first panel. Now, the Pictures Hub is one we put a lot of thought and effort into because digital photography is such a big deal now. We wanted to put everything picture-centric or photocentric in one place. And what we did was we put everything in there so it all just makes sense. When I want to work with pictures, I want to be able to do everything I can do with pictures. If I want to post a picture up to a site, I want to do it for my pictures experience. I don't want to have to go to a separate application and then go back in and sift through my pictures to then turn around and post them up to a site. I want to do everything from one location. So again, we talked about having this central location in the hubs that just brings the experiences together. So here, the first thing I have in my Pictures Hub is access to my various galleries. As I swipe across that, I have access to the last pictures that I was working with, last album I was doing. I can select any of these pictures. I can pinch zoom in and out. I can swipe across them if I want to, or with a single tap, I can access them and take action on them, such as posting them up to Facebook or Windows Live. I can send them, use it as wallpaper, share it to email, share it to Facebook, share it to the text message. So I can instantly take action without having to go into another set of features to do this. This photo will then be just instantly transported to either my messaging experience or just shoved right up to Facebook and have the ability to just comment on it immediately. So as I go back here, I pivot over here, and like the What's New feed in the Contacts menu, or in the Contacts Hub, I have a What's New feed here. Now, this What's New feed filters by photos only, so I don't have to worry about comments and such being here. It's actually filtering out by picture, and I can easily go into any of these pictures. They're pulled down from the web that quickly. I can pivot across, I can comment back on these photos that are up there if I want to. So I have quick and easy access to all this information. And I didn't want to go there, I wanted to actually swing around the hub. So I'm going to show you the galleries too real quick. So if I go into all, actually let's go into all. I have access to all the photos that are on my phone, all sorted by date. Any ones that I've tagged as favorites show up under favorites, obviously. Now under albums, I can have various albums on my phone. These are albums that I either have pictures I've taken on the phone, which will show up under camera roll. I have albums that I've synced down from my PC, and I have albums that are coming down to me from my social networking sites. So I've got some Windows Live albums at the top there that haven't synced down quite yet. I have some albums that are up on my Facebook account that are available to me. So from my photos experience, I have instant access to these pictures. So I can go and show somebody my trip to Seattle's Pike Place Market in just a couple of taps. And to me as an end user, it feels like they exist on my phone. So it's another seamless integrated experience that works for me. I can comment on them. I can flip through and share this with my grandma when I visit her next week to show her these nice pictures. The last last hub on the phone I want to go through is the Music and Videos hub. Now the Music and Videos hub is where I can play anything with a play button. That's what I like to say. I can go through and access my music, my videos, my radio, and so on. Now that picture again at the top there is the last artist that I was listening to. As I change artists, to change albums, that picture will be dynamically updated with album art, or with information that will be pulled down off the web. Here I have my Zune stuff. Every Windows phone will be a Zune as well. Zune is our music experience that we have at Microsoft. So this gives you access to your music, videos, podcasts. Everyone will have an FM radio in it. I have my marketplace. Now this marketplace is my multimedia marketplace. It's separate from my application marketplace, which exists out on the start menu. This is where I would go to download music, to download videos, to download multimedia-centric applications like Pandora, or something that might stream live television to my phone maybe. I can pull that kind of information from this secondary marketplace. I can download music and videos over the air directly to my phone through this marketplace to listen to new stuff. So if I'm at a club, I hear a great song, I can go download that immediately. And I can initiate a Wi-Fi sync. Now, our phones are very intelligent, and they try to do things to take care of you, watch out for your battery life, and keep you organized and keep all your data safe. So when I get home and I plug my phone into a power source, just plugging it in anywhere in my house, doesn't mean I'm plugging it into my PC, it can be that too, but just plug it in across the house to a power source. Once that phone detects that it's powered, it's going to ping the Wi-Fi, it's going to discover that it's at home, it's going to contact my PC on my home network, and it's going to automatically start a synchronization session with that PC. Because it's connected to power, it's no longer worried about eating my battery life over Wi-Fi by syncing a ton of data. So any changes I've made on my home PC, added songs to playlists, tagged photos that I want on my phone, they will synchronize over to my phone automatically in the background just when my phone is charging. Any changes I've made on my phone, pictures I've taken on the phone, new music that I've downloaded to the phone, will automatically synchronize back over to my PC and be added to my overall music collection. So I don't have some of my music over here and some of my music over there. All of my music lives everywhere. So, makes for a very good experience that way. Other items will synchronize too, and I'll talk to those in a second. Now, here I have my history. I can go through and see what I've been listening to recently. One touch and I'm back into listening to that. Those new items that I may have downloaded, the reason I downloaded them is because I want to listen to them, and I want to listen to them now. Alright? I don't like to have to dig through and find what was that song that I downloaded last night at the club. I can't remember the name of it, or I got to search through all my albums every time I want to listen to this song. It's right there available to me with one touch, all the new music. We have this 7 seconds to music thing that we do at Microsoft when we designed the Zune music experience, which was from the time that my device is powered on, I can be listening to anything I want in 7 seconds or less. So as I back out of my driveway in the morning, I turn on my music player. Before I'm in the street, I'm listening to the music I want to listen to. I'm literally 1 or 2 taps away from the songs that I want. I can pivot across again and I'm back to my experience. Between these two, if I had some of those Pandora experiences or other ones, that would drop in there as a panel, and it would add another level of another menu set there that gives me access to Pandora or streaming videos or whatnot. So that's what I have on the phone. I got one more hub that I'll show you really quickly. The only way I can show it to you, because it's not on the phone, is through a little video. This is the Office hub. So I'd have an Office tile. First thing I have in my Office hub is my OneNote experience. Now if anybody's used OneNote on the PC, you understand what an amazing product that is. You can do almost anything with it. Here within my Office hub, I'm one touch away from creating a quick note. Whether that be a voice note, a text note, or a note that includes a photo. And to bring this into maybe a relative terms to anybody here, at Microsoft, we're whiteboard fanatics. If we didn't have whiteboards in every room, we'd go crazy, I think. Everybody has to whiteboard up some crazy diagram about something or other. And there's no way you're going to put that on a piece of paper and figure out what the heck that meant. So what I do is I tap here, I create a brand new note. Hold my camera up, take a picture of the whiteboard, tap it again, add a voice note to that note. Now I've got a picture and a voice note that describes what it is. I save it. When I connect up like I did that Zune sync, it synchronizes my OneNote items back to my PC as well. Now I've got a OneNote item on my PC. I can open it up. There's a full 5 megapixel or better resolution picture of that whiteboard. What the heck was it? I hit play. I can play back what it was about, and I can now deal with that however I need to deal with it. So, or driving down the road, you come up with an idea, one touch away from recording a voice note to remember the wife's anniversary or the kids'